Alright. Really? That's going to make the difference between a tournament and university? Okay. City is a sad little city. Too many of his tiles are overlapping with the capital. It doesn't have enough growth. Capital's greedy. Am I going to use samurais? I'm not going to touch samurais. They're terrible, and they're way outdated already anyways. What are the capital's doing? Not so good. Excuse me, Mr. Sink, that's 9 pop. This city's fairly irrelevant. These guys, though. He's only got 9 pop cities, too. Greece is tier 2. Very good. Little situational, their stuff. Their unique units go out of, get teched past very, very quickly, but they're very, very good. And their ability with Civ States is good, but not amazing. It's fairly good all game long, but not like as incredible as like Babylon's ability or something like that. But very good. I think I need to make research agreements with Prime. I don't think we're going to keep up with Tank here. Can I make this? Anyway, I can make this one turn. No. Need to work a little bit of production in a second here. Perhaps a golden age is in order. Gonna grow. This city, both these cities can grow without hurting me. They'll grow to 10 pop, no big issue. This is a problem though. See this? 14, 12, 7, 17, 26. This is a huge problem. Does he have both Hanging Gardens? No, he doesn't. Okay. Hanging Gardens and Temple of Artemis went to... This is a very strong run of wonders. But, all right. So where's his Petra city? Have I just not found it yet? Is it this one? No, where the hell is his Petra city? Maybe there's another one over here. I gotta get this guy back on the roads, follow the roads to his cities. Right. Need to be working mine tiles, my workshops now. But I literally can't right now. I just don't have anyone who can do it. Right. Prime Swell is Austria. He and Tank are going to go to war. So I'm kind of rooting for that. I need happiness. Maybe at 0 happiness next turn and negative in 2 turns. Any other Lux trades available? 7E, possibly. if he RAs me, I'm going to pass on that. Alright, let's get over here. Looks like my incense is going to be back online. Not giving tank RAs. Alright, so I don't get any happiness immediately. It will happen later. Tank is how much pop ahead? 61 on 78. He's actually quite a bit ahead in pop. So I'm at 61 though. I've now surpassed Austria in pop, although Austria lost some pop. And I'm still keeping up with Prime. Stop getting back in it. Get another furs if I buy a tile? Yeah, I have the incense next turn too. But I could get that for... I don't think I can buy that tile. I think it's out of range, right? It has to grow to it. It'll grow there in 17 turns. Yeah, there goes Porcelain Tower. That's pretty fucking surprise. Alright. That's what I wanted to do to people. Ah, no luck this game with that. Alright, let's get happiness from a garden. And I don't think I want... Oh, man, I do need gold. I guess that's fine. I hate working incense tiles. How long in textile? 8 turns. Emerald's grown 10. Alright, I want to work these tiles now. And is there any way I can work this university slots? 7 turns on growth. Oops, I thought that iron was shared, but it's not. Okay. Alright, those are now available tiles. 1 turn on growth. We can work the university next turn though, so we'll work that. Greece and Portugal. Are you kidding me, Portugal? I cannot believe that Portugal just RA'd him. Alright. Nope. Lag again. You spiking again, Prime?
It's not showing on my end. I have good latency to everyone.
Yeah, I don't know why people feed tank. Like, you can look at demographics and see who's ahead. Like, we know that tank is ahead right now, with Prime in a pretty close second, especially if he kills Austria. I don't know why people are trading with them. Especially the guy who built Taj Mahal like 4 turns ago or 6 turns ago or something. Of course the next one he's going to go for is Porcelain Tower right there when he knows he's first to that tech. It's like, why would you RA him? Did you catch last place RAing first place in science just a second ago? Right the turn after he finished Porcelain Tower too.
Oh.
Like, it wasn't even that sneaky at that point, because he just finished it the turn before. Like, and I asked him why he did it. He goes, I'm last place. And I go, that hurts everyone, yourself included. He goes, it just hurts everyone. It's like, I don't even understand his reasoning. Alright, 0 happiness. We're going to get unhappy from here. We can't grow there right now. Let's work production in the meantime. Okay, that's 2 turns, that's fine. And anywhere else gonna grow and screw us? No. Okay. Oh, we can grow next turn. What am I saying? I thought the garden was 2 turns away, but it's 1 turn away. Okay. Portugal is dead last sync. I think you were thinking they're talking about me. I'm 3rd here. Ahead of Austria at this point. I could do also over here, I could chop these furs in a minute and hope the borders expand. Getting a little worried about Tank. He's got 5 city-state allies. He's ahead of you in population by about 20.
Yeah, I'm worried about him too.
Oh, you're gonna kill Vienna before I get a spy steal off of it. Makes me so sad. Alright, does he have mountain cities? I'm sure he's counter-spying. I don't want to wait on other players, I want to move to Athens. This spy is not going to happen. I was hoping 7E would put up more of a fight than he did. I haven't played with him much before, but I don't feel like that was a particularly inspired defense. I don't know what he had. I mean, he's got cannons, maybe he'll have artillery. If he has artillery and kills Tank, I don't know that I can stop him. But I do need him and Tank to war. So we'll see. I'm going to go unhappy here shortly too, right? I've already forgotten about them. I'm getting 3 happiness. That's going to screw me pretty bad. Although I do have 5 happiness coming out in the Empire shortly. Still getting counter-pressured by this other Civ. It's bad. Alright, Tokyo's grown. Alright, let's work a little production. Science. A little less production. I'll work that horse afterwards. Alright, where's this great person? I'm just gonna chill. Garden's done. Above Sistine Chapel, but I don't have the happiness right now. Let's grab scientific theory. Starting to run out of reasons to have workers. No, it was the yeah. It's the special unit off of this guy is the Songhai Knight replacement. I don't know why his religion has such pressure. And here's something else that I don't understand. His religion really doesn't help that much to spread. It gives him 1 happiness per 2 cities. I don't know. I don't know why he's aggressively spreading this so much. Spreads further away. Can't spread my religion all over his empire though for the production bonus. It also makes him vulnerable to me if I ever can attack him later, which I probably won't be able to like nukes if I ever catch up. Too bad, Mr. Synced. If you had been Portugal, and me and Portugal had gone to war early on here, and you had the exact same lands as Portugal, I would have had all the cities I wanted. I would have had my gems, I would have had my my marble, I would have had your capital, and I would have had a city over here somewhere. And I wouldn't have had this long, crazy war. Just had the kind of like easy war. So I managed to growth your cities only based on happiness. The more growth you can get, the better. So yep, happiness is the limiting factor. Alright, garden done in here. Got a monastery. Do I have wine? Oh, I can do wine or incense in this city? Shouldn't that be giving me 2 culture as well? Doesn't this tell me that it gives me +1 faith and +1 culture for this? What the hell is it? So shouldn't that be 2? Oh, it only gives me 1 because I lose my Pantheon switching. Oh. Never mind. It's a waste of everything. That was a total waste of faith, is what that was. Oh well. City needs to grow again. Yeah, if I reconvert Osaka. I mean, I could always stick a Inquisitioner over there or something a little bit later. Faith is not a waste. The benefit of Faith is going to be late game engineers. And I'm going to need something. Alright, 3 turns. And we can start on our... Mr. Sync, your capital is getting really nice, buddy. Wish I had it a little bit earlier. Since the tank ended. There's a cultural city-state. Has no ally, thankfully, and has a unique luxury for my city that gives me Wheel of the King's Day in like at least 2 spots. Alright, the city's grown. Let's work the workshop. Two turns to killing this, okay. Build that barracks. I'm never gonna regret that. Why does this make me tell it to build a trading post every turn on that tile? What the fuck is that tile assignment? Alright, been a while since I've given you guys a commercial. I'm gonna give you another one. Alright, we're going to pop a Golden Age next turn, probably, I think, for my public school build times. We're going to see what tank picks as an ideology next turn. And I can actually see what he's building in his cap. I should have a look this turn. Knights and factories, I think, but I'm not certain that he's going order, but we'll see. He should have had a lot weaker game in here. He shouldn't have been able to have these two cities, but this is because Sink and I were at war. And instead of Sink expanding east and me expanding a little bit in here, I should have Braga, a city over here, and I should probably have something like Nimrod. So I should probably have like a 4-core in here. And Sink should have had about a 4-core over here. He doesn't. Instead, Greece has like a 6-core, and I have Sink's land, so I'm 5. I don't know how I'm going to compete with this, though. 81, 80. So with killing the Austrian cities, he's actually caught up in population. I'm at 67, Portugal's at 50, and of course Austria's out of it. I'm not sure what Prime did to kill Austria, but apparently worked. Cultural city state would be nice. Is nice rather. Need to keep it. All right, industrial era. So we should get a spy. Greece went order. Prime went Sistine. That's mountain. That probably has almost the same potential his capital does. It's not going to be counter-spied. 16. I know he has observatory tech too. I think I'm going to spy that one. Alright. Man, that's pretty good. 17 turn public school. Seems legit. Alright, let's pull this off for production. Until 11 turns, it's a little bit better. Oh, my goal is bad too. I do want the city to grow one more pop. I don't think I can mess with tile assignments in there, unfortunately. Hopefully the chops will help it a little bit. I want to delete the scout. Or do I? Yeah, I do. Alright, let's grab electricity. 5 turns. What's the build time on Oxford for me? 3 turns. It's a little awkward. It's Golden Age. 6 turns on that, huh? Oh, production and all in here. Do I have production to work? I'm sure I do. Probably about time to gift that chariot away. That's right. That Oxford makes me very sad. Alright, time to start deleting workers. Put a mine in there. Really awful timing on that. I should have been pre-building. That's what I should have done the last 2 turns where I was building nothing. I should have been pre-building in my capital. Or is this going to be for Syr? Yeah, we don't need that. So Prime pretty heavily in the lead right now, according to demos. I still think Tank is doing a lot better than he is representing there. I don't know how, perhaps his lands are a little low production or something. I don't see, I mean, he's got nice river starts, but I don't feel like he's in too much farming and too little like mines and lumber mills. Have I met all the city-states, by the way? I think I've met 11, and there's the one that went, right? Yeah. I have to give them more money, so I can't give them a trade route. I gotta remember when I hit 250 gold to do this, because they only have the gold, like 13 more turns, and that's not terrible. I think we need to keep golden aging for a while. Don't think I need to pay upkeep on this guy, and I think when that goes, can pop the rider just around the end of the golden age. Alright, this is the turn I need to turn over to Oxford, which really sucks. It delays my public school by 3 turns, pretty much for no reason. But I do want to get into an ideology through modern. Wait, the city's already sending it a trade route? Who isn't them? Oh, all of them are. Weird. Alright, man. None of these cities are exactly amazing. Problem with these cities is they're all too small. And that's from that early war, not being able to invest in the granary, not getting any of the growth wonders. I guess I could have actually sent them a trade route. I don't know why I'm thinking they're so far away. I was thinking they were down, like, here. I was thinking it was this city-state. I could have just sent them a happiness trade route and saved myself 250 gold. Oh well. Alright, what are we seeing? Probably gonna get the spy killed, stealing from him. I have a suspicion he's spy killing in his capital. The other good thing about entering through modern, if I'm going a spy steal route, is I'll get another spy right away. So I pretty much picked up 2 spies within about 5 turns of each other. Do I have to worry about that knight on my borders, Prime?
No, he's just checking out what's going on. The world's a big place. I gotta know what's happening.
Yep. Good. Pretty quiet over here. We're doing some SimCity. We've been doing some SimCity since we killed Mr. Sink. It's pretty ineffectual right now, but we're trying.
There's a lot of SimCity to catch up on.
That's right. That's right. So will you go to war with Tank?
Well, I think it'd be more comfortable if I got my public schools and such online first.
Gotcha, gotcha. Don't make me upgrade that composite bow in a Seer. He has March, man. He shot Mr. Sink a hell of a lot of times.
Nice.
These are my lands now. I'd like to strip these from roads if they are. They are. Let's remove the road out of that. Okay. Tank, I think, is starting to get a fairly good size arm. I'm guessing because I can't see the score. But I'm seeing minus gold on his Civ, and he's been pretty positive for the prior portion of this game. But it's not all that concerned. Building National Epic in here. Max Greed. Prime doesn't have public schools, that's good. I know, unfortunately, that Tank does. Wonder how many turns Tank's had his public schools up. Makes it a little disturbing.
Do you know how many turns?
I don't. But it's been a while. I mean, that's how he entered industrial, was through public school
Oh,
tech.
great.
And he's going to have, I mean, he went order, so he's going to take science from factories. If he doesn't have it already, I haven't checked his policies to see if he has 3 policies yet.
Mm-hmm.
He does have 3 policies in order. Alright. We don't want cultural heritage sites. Don't have any wonders. Alright, we have to pick an ideology not next turn, but the turn after. I don't know where we're going quite yet. I think it's autocracy. I think we're far enough behind in tech that the only way I'm going to catch up is stealing. I don't think I can realistically compete with actual science. It's a bit of a roll of the die, unfortunately, with stealing, if my spies get picked off. That's a little disturbing, because I was hoping for more science out of Sir Baya. Yeah, look. Because he doesn't have public schools, that pretty much has no science in it. I gotta go steal Corinth instead. Alright. What a waste of time that was. Oh, I have money too. Let's give them gold before I forget. Alright, it's going to work out fairly well with the timing. I can get 3 points right away in whatever I want. Autocracy. Don't have a ton of gold, so it's not going to help me in unit purchasing. It does give me military production late and gives me promotions, and since I'm lacking wonders, that's pretty nice to be triple promoted at all my cities. I don't have shit for production. I would consider order, except especially since Tank has so many city-states. I mean, the other bad thing is next time a World Congress comes up, Tank can, because since he entered through modern, he can propose world ideology,
Oh no.
and he's got 6 city-states or something. Do you have the happiness just to kill some of his city-states?
Maybe one of them.
I don't know. Not pleased. Oh, I mean, I'm certainly not pleased with my position, but I'm curious to see how this comes out. I mean, he has a lot of influence and a lot of science right now. I wonder how much gold he has. 674, but no gold per turn. Am I still getting gold per turn from crappy old Maria? I am. Just the one, though, right? Yeah, okay. I only get 3 gold per turn from her, then. Alright, I do have aluminum. It's good. And I got a free tech, which is going to be radio. Got a spy, which is going to be Sparta, I think? I don't know, we could try Jakarta. I think he's going to be counter-spying. But it is only a level 1 spy, so I'm less concerned if it dies. Alright. Culture Heritage was not passed. Science funding fails. I don't understand Portugal. He doesn't want science funding, but he wants to make research agreements with the tech lead. Like, it's a pretty sketchy play. And to grab industrialization, it'd be nice to know if I have coal now. I do have Mr. Sink's land, so should have a little bit more options for coal. What am I doing with this guy? Not a whole hell of a lot, honestly. I want to impair this improvement. No, not particularly.
What did you enter modern by?
Radio. So you know how to check people's the tech cost of things?
Like I know, like you can see ones are cheaper, have others having discovered it,
Yeah.
and I guess
Yeah.
since you're the only one to enter modern, that would have done the trick.
No, Tank did the same thing. He entered through radio as well. So I'm actually the second one to enter modern and through the same
Okay,
tech.
so I have more techs, but you guys are all
Well,
your fancy
it's
radios and
that's the quickest way to get
broadcast
into
towers.
modern. So it's not a particularly large tech thing. So I mean, if for example you're pushing up towards like rifling or something, going towards replaceable parts, you're probably not that far behind. I think Tank is ahead in tech right now though of you, although I think it's fairly close. But he's at
Yeah.
public schools up quite a bit longer than you, and that means his tech's going to get better. Right. Yeah, ideology next turn. I'm going to go autocracy for spy steal. I'm pretty much set in that. I don't think freedom is actually going to be all that helpful for me. I mean, it's a little bit of growth, I guess, but I'm not going to get to... I don't know. I'm actually thinking about that. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it would really help my growth problem, so I could work my specialists. But I have a spy steal already kind of on my mind. And autocracy gives me, I don't know, I feel like my happiness is stretched enough that I think the autocracy tenet I'm going to want is the happiness tenet, the T3 happiness tenet, because as soon as world ideology order goes through, I'm going to be in a really bad spot. I guess the downside is I have no coastal, so I can't get Prora, and that kind of sucks. Maybe, and maybe not, maybe not. Problem is, if I lose Statue of Liberty, I pretty much gain nothing from freedom this game. Man, I kind of want Spy Steal too. No, I'm going autocracy. Fuck that. I don't see any other way I keep my happiness up. There's not enough happiness in the tenets from freedom. Not until the tier. I don't know. The tier 3 one's the same. It's kind of a lot still.